Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, so David Benavidez, promoter Samson Tulowitzki, says that they're gonna be fighting David. They already basically got a contract in play for them to fight David Morrell in May or June. So for the most part, ain't no Caleb Plant in May or June. So I don't know if you're gonna get Caleb Plant and I don't know if you get Caleb Plant and Charlo or whatever the situation may be. I'm not sure about the particulars, but he pretty much said the play was already in the works. Yep. He said the play is already in the works and that Morrell is victorious November 5th and they victorious versus Uzataki, even though he said the Uzataki fight ain't 100% done yet. They said he got to work out a few issues or whatever. So it seemed like every PBC fighter is coming back in January. And we'll see. But, you know, with him being with Samson Tulowitzki, you know, he will be fighting on Showtime for the most part. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Morrell a good fight. I'd like to see him get a little bit more seasoning under his belt, but, I mean, he's stepping up. And, you know, Al Heyman still don't plan to get them what they want to see. And they still going to put on, you know, Benavidez, so be it. You know? They still going to put him on. Maybe they want to wait to get a belt, but they both had belts at one time. They ain't make it. They ain't make it, bro. But I'll take the Morrell fight. It's a good fight. Morrell is big, skilled, but we gonna see. 9 times out of 10, them Cubans come up short in them big fights on a professional level, and they be so pro. And I think he one of the Cubans who age is right. So he about 23, 24. So he didn't get grandfathered in. And fighting amateur style, you know what I'm saying? So he's been in America long enough to kind of perfect an American style and get used to American style that, like I said, for Benavidez, one of those high risk, low reward type fights. Because he can't get the high risk, high reward type of fights. So you just ask, like, what direction are they really going in? Just let you know if somebody want to fight, they gonna fight. If Morrell want to fight, he made it happen. As long as they both victorious in their next fights. Just let you know a lot of them dudes over there don't want to fight. And that's the truth. Morrell with a handful of fights made the play, and it look like it's gonna happen. You know, a lot of them dudes don't want to fight. And you know, Al Heyman is encouraging them not to fight. That was the plan. That was the plan. To get a big old, he do the UFC model, but don't match the best versus the best. He wanted to take them UFC model, like my man said on Twitter, and modify it to what he wanted. Sign a whole bunch of fighters, do a league, and it's a showcase. Tune up is, you know, is the show, is what it is. You know, you're gonna get a fight that you might want to see here and there. You know, and that's what it is, but that's pretty much what he wanted to do. But in the UFC, they got one belt. If you don't, like, fight the best, it's like we gonna strip your ass and kick rocks. And work your ass back up. And Al Heyman just don't want to make the best fight the best, and that's where boxing is at its most lucrative. That's where it's percolating at, and that's what everybody want to see. But Morrell just shows you, you know, if you want to, if people really want to fight, they gonna fight. Nobody asked him to take this fight, but he feel confident in taking this fight. And it might end up being an instant classic. And it might end up, you know, his career may not manifest to what it should have manifested to, you know, because he stepped into the ring too early. But him and Charlo is stablemates. And, you know, he got more heart than Jamal Charlo was stepping there with Benavidez, so it is what it is. said belt, no belt at all, let's get it on. And he's just as big as Benavidez. He might be more skilled than him, you know. And that might, you know, scream issues for Benavidez. But Benavidez willing to strap his nuts on and find out. And not too many dudes in boxing today, especially on the PBC side, is like that. You know, you got somebody in your ear encourage you, if you wait, you can make this amount of money. If you wait, this could happen down the line. People sick of that. Down the line, you in your 30s and not one meaningful fight like Jamal Charlo. I mean, even Jamel Charlo, he fought for Undisputed. They'll let people walk in that bitch for free. He should be begging to fight Terrence Crawford. To be real. He should have been begging to fight Danny Garcia. He should have been begging to fight Sean Porter. He should be begging to fight Errol Spence. Fuck all that. Oh, we got the same trainer and all that shit, man. It's big business. And most of the time when them dudes that move up to 54 and 60, them 60-pound champions, 54-pound champions, a lot of their prominent fights come from welterweights moving up. So it ain't no shame. Winky Wright, one of the biggest wins was Shane Mosley moving up to 54, a little bit outside his truth. Marvin Hagler, Thomas Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Bernard Hopkins, Trinidad, Oscar De La Hoya. Ain't nothing wrong, you know, spank a little bit of welterweight ass and get your name up and get your clout up. Instead, oh, what he done? He did this, he ain't did. Sounds just like what Al Heyman is probably telling them niggas in their ear. He ain't did this and he ain't did that and he don't deserve this. And y'all listening to them fools, and boxing is at an all-time low. Morrell got more balls than all of them, even Canelo. And then Louis Whiskey don't say, well, Canelo fight anybody. It's Eddie Reynoso who don't want to fight. Canelo, a grown-ass man. If you want to make some shit happen, you can make it happen. You Canelo Alvarez. If you want to make some shit happen, he make it happen. He the fighter. Don't hide behind, you know, Eddie Reynoso, Al Heyman, top ranked by Baron, top above, whoever it is. Eddie Hearn. Because when they done and they choose you, they done with you, they choose you and spit you out. You know, you ain't gonna be able to go to them for shit. They're gonna be on the next train, how things smoking. You ain't gonna be able to go to them for shit. Gonna spit you out. But it's still a good fight. But them good fights are too few, far in between. But yeah, man. Shout out to Benavidez and Morrell. Hopefully after they fight, both their stocks shoot up. But they ain't making that planned fight with Benavidez without a belt. Same, you throw in Charlo into the equation. They ain't making that without a belt. And that's the honest truth. And we'll see. You know, Showtime gonna selectively, you know, only work with fighters with Samson and Luis the Cubis and TGB Promotions that sign with them, or they gonna cave in to Al Heyman. Now you keep hearing the network ain't looking good for Al Heyman. The network looking good, so you gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. But it don't sound like he planned on getting out. As much money as he accumulated in boxing, from the networks, from the fighters, from other investors and shit, it seemed like he would have enough money. It seemed like he would have enough money to start his own fucking channel. But why waste his money when he can waste other people's money? But as far as Benavidez and Morrell, it's a good fight. You know, they both big ass 168 pounders, but aspirations are going up to 175 pounds. So they both big as hell. So, you know, you go with Benavidez because of the experience, but If Morrell won, really, if Morrell won, I wouldn't be 100% surprised. Cuban pedigree, big kid, aggressive Cuban, and I'm pretty sure he got some tricks behind that too. So probably favor Benavidez from an experience standpoint, but I don't know how hard it is for Morrell to make the weight. If he make it easy, that might be an advantage over Benavidez. But Benavidez young enough to struggle and still recover for fight night too. So it'd be interesting, but that's all I got. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Check out the Box News playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop a video. And next you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.